Which watch in existence has fetched the highest price at auction, an unbelievable $31 million? Could you guess it is a Patek Philippe? Yes, the legendary Swiss watchmaker holds the world record for the most expensive watch multiple times over. But did you know that behind Patek Philippe's present-day status as the premier luxury watchmaker lies a story full of struggle? Early on, founders Anthony Patek and Adrian Philippe battled everything from financial distress to company splits to keep innovating watchmaking. Yet today, Patek Philippe stands as a paragon of technical ingenuity, blended flawlessly with virtuoso craft. Their timepieces have inspired royalty, dignitaries, and celebrities alike for nearly 2 centuries through dedication to legacy. This is the tale of how Patek Philippe transformed watchmaking not once, but multiple times over. By continually pushing the realms of possibility, they created a heritage of icons revered as pinnacles of the watchmaker's art. This unwavering dedication is what allowed Patek Philippe to realize unprecedented feats like the world's most complicated pocket watch decades before computer precision, and enable awe-inspiring firsts in split-second timers and perpetual calendars within the confines of a wristwatch. Are you ready to discover why the name Patek Philippe became synonymous with the absolute apex of horology? How this Geneva workshop transformed into an award-winning legend, producing masterpieces worthy of auction records again and again. Then, let's dive into the Patek Philippe origin story. The origin story of the revered Patek Philippe brand begins in 1839 Geneva, often considered the watchmaking capital of the world even back then. It was here that Polish nobleman and watchmaker Antoni Patek founded a small watchmaking workshop with fellow countryman Franciszek Szapek. In an era where most watches were still wound via separate keys, Patek focused intensely on making more efficient and reliable timepieces. Only years after its founding, Patek's company created its first storied wristwatch in 1851. This watch was embellished with rose-cut diamonds set in the pattern of a bouquet of flowers, commissioned by none other than Queen Victoria herself. The Queen had another exclusive Patek Philippe timepiece to be worn pinned to clothing. This watch was suspended from a diamond and enamel brooch. But the brand's foundations for core precision and innovation took hold shortly after in 1845. This was when Patek crossed paths with French watchmaker genius Adrian Philippe. Philippe had already patented a groundbreaking invention in 1842, the keyless winding and hand-setting system via the crown. His novel use of stem winding and lever tension regulated the main spring without needing a separate winding key, streamlining watch usage. Upon recognizing Philippe's crowns and stems as the future for modern timekeeping, Patek invited him on board as the company's technical director in 1845. They formed a now legendary partnership under the new banner Patek Philippe & Co., established in 1851 Geneva. In those pioneering early days, Patek Philippe specialized in leveraging technical expertise for better timekeeping reliability. Engineer genius Adrian Philippe spearheaded creation of improved components, while Antoni Patek focused on stunning decorative finishes. By pioneering dependable innovations for easier operation that merged cutting-edge tech with fine decoration, Patek Philippe pushed the boundaries of 19th century watchmaking. With pivotal inventions as early as the 1840s, before the age of wristwatches, Patek Philippe already embodied practical luxury. Their vision of balancing aesthetics and technical excellence for real-life utility is integral to the enduring Patek Philippe identity. Adrian Philippe's patented mechanisms revolutionized mid-19th century watchmaking to usher in the era of modern crowns and stem winding technology. Patek Philippe was at the forefront of watch innovation right from its formative years. By the late 19th century, Patek Philippe had grown from a small Geneva workshop to an eminent watchmaker revered by nobility across Europe. Winning prestigious prizes at world expositions held in London and Paris brought acclaim on the global stage. Patek Philippe's 19th century watches dazzled with both technical innovation and striking artistry. their timepieces featured a spectrum of ornate decorative techniques mastered by in-house artisans. From delicate hand engraving forming floral motifs to colorful grand fou enameling to lace-like filigree metalwork and diamond settings. For instance, the opulent Duke of Regla pocket watch created for Spanish nobility, or the pure elegance epitomized in the Calatrava wristwatch introduced in 1932. Its perfect proportions, flawless round case, and simple cross embossed on the dial radiated harmonious symmetry, an enduring symbol of the Patek Philippe identity celebrated to this day. Such resplendent artistry paired with innovations like the world's first double chronograph, perpetual calendar, and split-second mechanisms cemented Patek Philippe's reputation. Their watches appealed to monarchs like Queen Victoria of Britain, kings of Denmark and Spain, and the Maharajas of India through the ages. Patek Philippe also counted celebrities like Albert Einstein, Piotr Tchaikovsky, and Pablo Picasso as clients in its early decades. When watchmaking talent intersects with creative genius, you get enduring classics. What enabled such a diverse repertoire, spanning ornate styles backed by extreme technical complexity? Patek Philippe's investment in nurturing generations of specialty craftspeople gave them remarkable versatility. They maintained extensive in-house facilities housing enamelers, engravers, jewelers, engineers, and watchmakers. This allowed custom components tailored specifically to Patek Philippe's needs rather than relying on external suppliers. From proprietary gears, cogs, plates, and springs crafted in-house to custom decorative elements, everything came together seamlessly. Tight control across this spectrum, creativity to construction, was crucial in upholding Patek Philippe's superlative quality. Ultimately, a dedication to merging tradition with innovation on all fronts built Patek Philippe's aura of excellence. Allying artistry with technical creativity gave us both sheer feathered opulence and harmonious symmetry for the ages. Both facets work symbiotically to elevate Patek Philippe as the pinnacle of watchmaking. As we entered the 20th century, Patek Philippe was already an esteemed watchmaker known for its mastery of complications and exquisite craftsmanship. However, the brand truly cemented its cutting-edge yet traditional identity in the 1900s by pioneering various wristwatch innovations. Let's explore some of Patek Philippe's major technical firsts that set auction records while upholding the highest horology artistry. Continuing their game-changing inventions, Patek Philippe introduced the first split-seconds chronograph wristwatch in 1923. The split-seconds complication allows timing of multiple simultaneous events, an incredibly tough feat of micro-engineering for the tiny wristwatch scale. In 1925, the brand unveiled the first perpetual calendar wristwatch ever made, displaying day, date, month, and moon phase with automatic adjustment for short and long months. Such complexity in a wrist-sized timepiece was unheard of back then. By the 1950s, Patek Philippe stepped into the era of automatic winding with the peripheral rotor automatic movement launched in 1953. This mechanism with the rotor on the periphery brought better efficiency and reliability through reducing friction. Then came the ultimate innovation challenging the limits of slimness, the ultra-thin self-winding movement. But Patek Philippe's expertise showed they could balance slim profiles with the complexities of self-winding. As they entered the final decades of the century, Patek Philippe once again asserted its mastery over calendar mechanisms. Like the iconic 1925 Patek Philippe Chronometro Gondolo pocket watch decorated in ebony and platinum. Its clean Bauhaus-style lines made it an auction chart topper. And indeed, Patek Philippe broke all previous watch auction records not once, but 4 times in the 20th century. First with the Henry Graves Super Complication pocket watch at $11 million in 1999. Then the stainless steel 1518 perpetual calendar chronograph at $11 million in 2016. And most recently, the one-of-a-kind Grandmaster Chime 6300A ringing in at an unbelievable $31 million in 2019. Truly, Patek Philippe upheld its legacy of pioneering technology paired with virtuoso artistry that awed the watch world again and again. Any other watchmaker you know setting as many records for horology excellence as Patek Philippe? Throughout its 185 years of watchmaking excellence, Patek Philippe has created exquisite timepieces that became ultimate status symbols. Their innovations, combining complex mechanics with virtuoso artistry, have attracted royal patronage since Queen Victoria. Along with modern-day celebrities like Jay-Z, Bill Gates, Eric Clapton, and more coveting these luxury masterpieces. Let's explore some of Patek Philippe's milestone timepieces that have captured the imagination of the wealthiest elite through the generations. The early 20th century saw one of Patek Philippe's most revered masterworks, the Grand Complication pocket watch. First introduced in 1898, it exemplified the pinnacle of watchmaking with a minute repeater, perpetual calendar, moon phases, and split chronograph. Over the decades, the Grand Complication has attracted famous celebrity fans, from Charlie Chaplin to Elvis Presley, for its blend of technical innovation and old-world luxury. The Calatrava wristwatch, launched by Patek Philippe in 1932, embodies another side of timeless elegance, drawing inspiration from the minimalist Bauhaus movement with its flawless proportions and round case. Initially called the Reference 96, the Calatrava appealed to nobles and artists alike for its balanced aesthetic, from pop stars like Elton John to visionary artists like Pablo Picasso to US President John F. Kennedy. We switch gears from this timeless classic to 1970s avant-garde with the Nautilus luxury sports watch. Unveiled in 1976 amidst the quartz crisis era, the Nautilus's alluring combo of stainless steel and an integrated bracelet made waves, heralding an entirely new genre of high-end sports luxury timepieces copied widely ever since. From pop stars like Drake and Ed Sheeran to celebrities including Leonardo DiCaprio and Mark Wahlberg, the Nautilus appeared across the celebrity spectrum. In recent years, references to Patek Philippe have exploded in rap lyrics by artists like Cardi B, Travis Scott, and Lil Uzi Vert. By showcasing their Patek watches, rappers signify their position among the wealthy elite. This surge in popularity among younger hip-hop stars and collectors does not seem to faze Patek Philippe. As a storied Swiss watch house known for its uncompromising quality since 1839, Patek is no stranger to celebrity clients and royals through the ages. Their meticulously hand-finished, highly complicated timepieces have represented the pinnacle of luxury watchmaking for over 180 years out of their family-owned Geneva ateliers. Much of today's demand centers around Patek Philippe classics like the understated, perfectly proportioned Calatrava, along with the Gerald Genta-designed Nautilus Sports Series, launched as one of luxury watchmaking's first sports lifestyle statements. The integrated bracelet and wide-case Nautilus has especially attracted modern celebrity fans and rapper clientele, even willing to join multi-year waiting lists. In fact, Patek's famed Nautilus Reference 5711 stainless steel model had waiting times up to 10 years before being discontinued recently. Despite the entire manufacturing producing only about 60,000 precious timepieces annually across over 140 models, Patek Philippe maintains its aura of prestige in part through such intentional scarcity and exclusivity. Their supply simply cannot meet the soaring global demand as the name Patek becomes a modern status symbol. But this is hardly new for the watchmaker that has broken auction records for the priciest timepiece repeatedly. Ultimately, by elevating Patek Philippe timepieces as the epitome of handcrafted legacy luxury for the ages, everyone from longtime collectors to this new wave of hip-hop artists simply reaffirms the brand's unmatched reputation. Through appreciating Patek Philippe's milestone classics across eras, beloved by famous names, we witness their remarkable consistency for nearly 2 centuries now, blending innovation with time-honored precision and style to create icons representing the apex of watchmaking, embraced by royalty, nobility, industrialists, entertainment stars, and titans of tech alike. Truly a rich heritage for the future, crafted to be passed down through generations since 1839. So there you have it, the story of how Patek Philippe timepieces became the most coveted and thus costly in the world for discerning watch collectors. What aspect of Patek Philippe's heritage and philosophy do you find most remarkable? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed learning about the legacy of this luxury watch legend, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.